Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, guys? I hope you're well. I hope you're enjoying your day. It's an early one, guys, but you know what it is. Smash the likes for your boy Marken. You know I'm in the building. It's an interesting morning. Last night, I bet everyone was doing the scouting of Sporting versus Manchester City. How did you feel? 4-1. Wow, should have been about 5. It could have been gone either way in the first half. Of course, we saw Gyökeres miss a few chances. Of course, Amarin made some tactical changes. It was a good one. It was a good one. And guys, I'm excited. I was laughing through the game because I was like, wow. You know what I mean? It reminded me of Real Madrid versus Ajax right before we got Ten Hag when they got smacked 4-1 in the Bernabeu. Everyone was like, amazing. You know what I mean? But big up to all of you joining. Hope you're feeling well. Hope you're having a good morning. I just wanted to explore some things with you guys really quickly, bring it to the stage because guess what? We're talking about Amarim. We have the match preview in a short tonight. We're going to have the interim manager press conference of Ruud van Nistelrooy at 1 p.m. UK, guys. So stay tuned. Your boy will be here. Hopefully the M&M show will be back. You know what I mean? But big up to all of you joining. Let me bring this to the stage because I really wanted to present this to you guys. And now, guys, don't get me wrong. I'm just making a point. I'm not sad or anything. I'm looking ahead. But I wanted to just establish something with you all. So I wanted to show you something because it's really interesting, guys. Check this out.
Now came to Manchester United, he played a style that was, I would say, very Ajax, Barcelona style. Why could you not bring that style here? Why did you feel like you couldn't play the style in terms of the same style?
Because then you have to bring in players. So then you need
Back
a budget.
Recruitment.
In the recruitment, you need the players with those typical assets, and you can't bring a player, say, who is here, who has a typical style of play, and I don't want to change his nature.
Yeah. And so Frankie de Jong would have been allowed you more to play this style maybe if he'd have been brought in a couple of years ago.
That would have been Frankie de Jong and Casemiro, and they would really be connected with each other. And they would.
All right, guys. So basically the point of that was because I wanted to present this to you. Ruben Amorim has been speaking. And guess what, guys? Ruben Amorim has been saying, he said, don't take anything from this. We cannot transport one reality to another. Manchester United cannot play the way we play. We will have to adapt. You understand, guys? Let me make this one bigger so you guys can see it. This is what Ruben Amorim had to say about the performance last night, about him coming to Manchester United. And to be fair, guys, now, I don't disagree. Now, I'm not saying this because I want anyone to feel a type of way about Ruben. I want everyone to back this new manager coming in. Trust me when I say I'm going to back this guy for the length of his contract. And I'm wishing and I'm hoping, and I'm going to be very optimistic about him improving Man United going forward. Now, big up to Hayden Pro in the building. Big up to Frankie. Glory, Man United. Don't forget to hit the like button 100%. Big up to Mateta United. Did you miss my apology to Slot? Cares about Arnie Slot, bro. Slot machines. I have no time for that. Big up to Hayden. Big up to Mateta as well. Sporting players aren't lazy and laid back like ours. 100% Mateta. Big up to Joe Blackman. Yo. What's up, homie? Big up to you guys coming in. Yeah, Kenny fan, we're all excited about the new manager, but these snakes need to be phased out. Amorim knows that he's entering into the lion's den. I would say more like the serpent's lair. You know what I'm saying? We haven't been lions we haven't been lions ever. We've been dragons. If you see the symbol, it's a dragon, my brother. It ain't a lion. You know what I mean? but we've been acting like little snakes, not big dog dragons. You feel me? So we need to up our level. These players, we need to get rid of the snakes and bring in the real dragons. You know what I mean? The ones that you see on the feng shui, you know, that yin yang thing. Yeah. You know what I mean, guys. Big up to you, Prince, in the building. What's good, my homie? Hope you're well. There, bro. There are lots of them, bro. I'm not naming names. I'm not going to create an atmosphere of that. But what I'm saying to you is that you can see, bro, at the end of the day, we looked at some teams play football. And if you looked at Sporting last night and you saw the effort for 90 minutes, did any of those players look like they were not willing to run, not willing to challenge a 50-50? Did any of them players look like they were giving up on their tactics, that they weren't listening and having faith that their teammates would cover their mistakes? No. They look like a team that believed in what they're doing. And even when they conceded and it looked like they were like, yo, maybe we need to change, the manager said, hey, stick to the plan. And they stuck to the plan. And they got their chances and they took their chances. And let's not make no joke. We're going to say, Gyökeres, dude is a beast. You know what I'm saying? Dude got it massive last night. They created lots of chances for him. Also, he took his chances very well. After missing that opening chance, after going 1-0 down, you would think his head might have dropped. But I guess the hunger kicked in because he looked like he was even hungrier. So I'm saying, we have a young Højlund. I'm not saying he's a Victor Gyökeres, but he has that He has that similar hunger, that yearning, that desire. And if you give him the chance, I'm thinking he's going to score some of those goals. One-on-one, this dude's a beast as well. Let's not try to belittle Højlund, guys. We've seen him with what we won versus lots of keepers and what he has done to them. He's destroyed lots of them simply. You know what I mean? If he gets the chances and if the system benefits him more, he will score more goals. Now, he may not be anywhere near Gyökeres level yet, but he can get there. But we could still add Gyökeres, guys. Don't get me wrong. We could still bring in that guy. Let Højlund come off the bench for him. I mean, the Premier League is a little bit more intense than the Premier Liga. But 70 minutes of Gyökeres is probably going to score a brace or two. You know what I mean? Come on, guys. You know what I mean? Yo, Reckless, I want to hear what you have to say about Amorim, brother. You know what I mean? I'm waiting for the Reckless debate this morning because Amorim basically said he's not bringing his style immediately. He has to build up to that. I want to know how you are going to take that because you didn't like that when Ten Hag said that. So what are you going to say about Amorim? And if, in case you don't know what I mean, this is Amorim here, and this is the message that he said last night. Don't take anything from this. We cannot transport one reality to another. Manchester United cannot play the way we play, and we will have to adapt. Talk to me now, my brother. I've been telling you for more than a season this. I can't wait. I can't wait. Big up to Hayden Pro. The balls fed into Gyökeres was crazy. We need that seasoning at OT. Yo, listen, sometimes some systems are better than others. Sometimes some managers' tactics or little differences might be better than others. And now, while, maybe some people might say he's a better manager than Ten Hag, maybe the way he might approach things might prove that result. I'm not going to argue that. I'm not going to say that's not a possibility because I actually hope for that possibility because then Man United wins, guys. You know what I mean? Everyone wants Man United to win. No matter. I could put my hands up and say, yo, I was wrong. I backed Ten Hag, but Amorim was that man. Ain't no wrong in that. What are you guys thinking? I know nothing about Amorim, and I don't care what he does elsewhere. I only care what he does at United. So I'm asking you again, if you don't see that 3-4-3 immediately, what are you going to say? That's what I want to know. Big up to Frankie. Yeah, Gyökeres has €100 million release clause. The same with young Quenda. You know what I mean? The youngster who was playing on the left wing last night. Yeah, Giovanni Quensa. Remember, guys, I talked about him yesterday in the transfer speculation talk. You know what I mean? Mentioned him. That youngster is very talented. Trust me. You know what I mean? You all saw it last night. He looks like a younger, better Doku. To be fair, I'll be honest. Ruben Amorim will use some tactics for our Hoyland, like 100% Manchester is a red forever. And this is what I'm hoping for. You know what I mean? Something different, because we need to score goals. Big up to Casimir in the building. Happy birthday, Kenny G. Yo, big up to Kenny in the building, bro. Sachiv, happy birthday, bro. My bad. I thought it was tomorrow. Big up to you, buddy. Big up to you, broski. Mark, now I'm sure and convinced we are getting ETH 2.0. I don't think so, Matata. I think you're going to enjoy this manager. I don't think we didn't really enjoy Ten Hag. Of course, the last season was not good, but the first season we was having a good time. So I think, maybe we need to look at the players, because their levels need to be maintained. They've been doing these one season wonders for a long, long time. So we really need to pay attention to that, because that is the biggest problem that we've been having. I'll be there tomorrow for the game, so it's going to be a good one. You'll get the part 2 of the bar hop at the Bishop's Blaze with your boy Marken and Alien Tenno tomorrow. It's going to be live, guys. Trust me, we're going to have a good time in Manchester, and we're going to be there for the game, celebrating as the team. I'm hoping Rasmus scores a few. You know what I mean? It would be so nice to celebrate some of those goals tomorrow. Big up to all of you coming in. Big up to Nikhil S in the building. Dutch League and Portugal League is the same. Big up to Mateta United. As long as he plays consistent quality football, he can play whatever he wants and win if he wins major trophies. But, I mean, what do you mean by that, bro? Because, I mean, as I expect him to win the Prem this season, where's a major trophy for you, Charles? Because, I think Ten Hag won a major trophy last season, because in my opinion, the FA Cup is a big cup. You know what I mean? It might be as big as the UCL, but it's still big. It's qualifier for Europa. So have some weight around Europe, bro. What are you saying? Big up to Nikhil in the building. First thing our players do in the dressing room after match finishes is they look at their phone. Well, bro, I don't know about that. I haven't been in the dressing room. I mean, of course, I've heard some things, but I've also heard otherwise. So for me, I try not to focus on those things, buddy. Big up to Kenny in the building, bro. Big up to Charles, player manager. Yo, Charles, your style of management might be, futuristic-esque, bro. See you doing some wonderful things with the delegation. KG and them were losing a lot before you appeared. They didn't used to listen to Uncle at all, bro. It was pure disrespect. Bro, I will pull up, bro. Don't get. I just waiting for my new hard drive to come, bro. I ordered that on a mic thing to connect to my phone so I could do streams and portably. And I haven't gotten it yet, so I have a little bit of a delay. So when I get the hard drive and update it to my Xbox, I'll download FC25. Don't worry, bro. Just save a midfield role for the homie, bro. Anywhere, any midfielder playing, except DM. Not interested in that business. If Rasmus Højlund doesn't bang for Amorim, Gyökeres must follow. I think the club will go for him. Dan Ashworth bought and sold him at Brighton. I mean, Victor Gyökeres is one of those interesting things. For me, I would say this, guys. Like Ousmane Diamande, centre back. I wouldn't mind. You know what I mean? That's a good player. Even Gonzalo Ignacio, top defender as well. We need to strengthen that area as well. But we definitely need a left-sided defender. I think we need to move Luke Shaw on, guys. We need to move Luke Shaw on. Maybe even moving Marcus Rashford, guys. I feel like we need to cut some umbilical cords and turn a new leaf. Fresh squad. No big names, really, that going to say, hey, I've been here. You know what I mean? Some new guys that say, I just came. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but there's no shade on Rashford. There's no shade on Shaw. I just want to turn a new page and get rid of everything from 4 or 5 years ago. So when I look at United, I only see players that only been there 2, 3 seasons. That's all I want. Other than youngsters. Other than the youngsters. Big up to Nikhil. Yeah, bro, tech is working a little bit better. Actually streaming my phone, which is make it a little bit more fun. You know, sometimes I just flip it the other way, so it's be like lengthways, but today is one of those days, bro. It is what it is. Big up to you, Nikhil. Thanks, bro. Big up to Kenny again. Yeah, we go pull up though. Bro, Friday, I'll be in Manchester, bro. So you had to send me the link to my phone to pull up. So I could pull up. But yeah. Yeah. Why not? Why not? Why not? If we play a back three, the wing back positions are where we need to focus. Yeah, but we have options for that. I think you guys are going to be pleasantly surprised if we was to shift to that formation immediately on who will play there and what they will offer. Because for me, I think there are some players that could fit the roles, you know, youngsters as well. And I would like Ruben to dip into some of these young talent and let's move on some of these older talent. Even if we bring in 1 or 2 players, I feel like we build in, guys. I could get behind a young team. I don't know about you guys. I could get behind a young team at the end of the season if I know that team is going to hit an evolution next season and challenge. I don't know about you guys, but that's just me. Manchester is red forever. Do you think Ruben Amorim can buy some Sporting players next season, Gonzalo? Bro, January is coming and United has money. I just want to tell you guys now, United has some money. I'm not saying we're going to get Gyökeres and maybe we get one now and some in the summer. You never know. I mean, Gyökeres is going to be a heavy penny. But it looks like Alvaro Carreras is going to be returning in January for 16 mil. So that might be him, might get another player, maybe like a Gonzalo Ignacio or maybe something else, maybe the Pedro Gonzalez. You know what I mean? So look at it from the perspective that you can see some players coming if the prices are right. There are some not too expensive purchases on offer. You know, Adrian Truffert from Rennes is a left back that can fit that role. He accustomed playing in a back three as well. So there's options, guys. There's also Miguel Gutierrez, Sigankov from Girona. And I know he has been injured, but he has been a player that the United scouting staff has been looking at. So it might be interesting to see where we go. I know we've been following Quenda as well, young Giovanni. You know, some of you guys saw him for the first time last night, but, you know, he's been a talent for quite some time, and United has been following him. So there's some interesting rumors coming about. You know, you never know what could happen. You know, there's also the likes of the youngster who's now playing that left wing for Dortmund, and I'm talking about young Englishman, you know what I mean? Jeremy Bino Gittens. He can also play, I believe, for Grenada. But, you know, he's definitely going to be playing for England. He's very good, quick, powerful, good dribbler, good on the ball, can play the wing-back role very well. So let's see, guys. I would keep an open mind, maybe see 1 or 2 players leave, maybe see 1 or 2 players come in. You know, we did some good sales this summer. You know, we spent 187 million, 170 million, and 187 million was net. So that's good because we sold a lot. So yeah, we need a whole new left back setup. 100%, Drew. 100%. I mean, I would just give Malacia some games at the end of the season, maybe to rise his value. We did pay like 13 million for him. If he shows good form, maybe we keep him. You know what I mean? But if not, yeah, the summer is there, guys. The summer is there. Manchester is red. Zulski from Roma could be a successful on the road. Yeah. You know, big up to Jim Watkins in the building. Who's that? Me? What do you mean? What do you mean by that question, bro? I'm working class, at least I think. Yeah, I work. If I don't work, I don't get paid, bro. You know what I mean? Big up to you, bro. I don't think he will start with this formation right away. I actually don't. I am up in the air, bro. I hope he does, but if he doesn't, I'm not stressed. You know what I mean? I actually hope he does though, because I would like him to put the force on the players. You know, maybe he might do what Ten Hag did in his first season and just play something that suits the players currently so he can finish the season in a strong position. And then next season he starts playing the 3-4-3. I wouldn't mind that as well. You know what I mean? I'm just vibing, guys, because you know what? It's a work in progress. And as much as I want to win a cup this season, I want the team to improve in a situation where in the next 18 months we can be challenging. You know, we might not win the league next season in the next 18 months, but if after that we can challenge and still be winning little cups like the FA Cup, if we're in the Europa League, win the Europa League, you know, even if we're consistently in the Champions League in the next 18 months, well, I mean, after the season, then who knows, guys? But we need to improve. At least, yeah. Our three main CBs are all have injury problems. The lit Euro. Well, I won't say Euro has injury problems, bro. He just was injured for the first time in his career. He's back. He's in training. On Monday, he trains for the second week, but with his new manager. He's not allowed to play before Amarim arrives. So I think Euro is going to be exceptional. I just don't know when it's going to happen, but I think that young man has a lot of talent and a lot of potential. And there's a huge reason why he was in the League One team of the season last season at 17. Just wanted to say that to you. You know what I mean? We need to consider that he's very good. I don't know what a young team means for me. If you're starting at United, I'd hold you to United standards. No youth tax whatsoever. I mean, bro, we are not that united that we have been. So we have to get back to that level. We are not at that standard right now in terms of what we have. I mean, there's some potentially good players and there's some good players, but are they showing the levels that really tell you we are that united that you could? No, bro. We need to build them to that and then keep them there. You know what I mean? Then expect that from them. It's like we hit a reset, bro. Bang. Over the last decade, we never maintained those standards. So they dropped and they dropped and they dropped. It's been a decade, King. You know what I mean? So I get you totally, but it's been a decade, bro. Nah, he's shit, bro. I don't even want to hear you talk about it. He's shit. Right shit, bro. Don't even put that energy out in the universe, bro. Jonathan, who? Nah. Mad, bro. Mad. I rather Hoyland. I rather promote Ethan Wheatley than this guy, bro. This guy is slow as hell. His first touch is madness. Yeah. Big up to Raquel Brown in the building. Big up to Jim Watkins. My concern, Mark, is I'm not sure if these players we have can play as formations, bro. Rebuild. We in the rebuild. Let's keep rebuilding, bro. You know what I mean? Big up to Nikhil. Robinson. Yeah, Robinson is not a bad buy as well. Rom is going to be a bit expensive, I think. But Robinson, that could be a cheap option. You know what I mean? And he going into the last year of his contract as well. So from January, he could be talking to people and he could play that role. That guy, I don't mind getting. One of the best footballers I see in a long time out of North America, to be fair. Rest of them, they're not that good. I mean, I rate this dude more than I rate Jonathan David and more than I rate Alphonso Davies. I think he's better than Alphonso Davies. I just don't understand why he had a club like Fulham and not at a bigger club, to be fair. You know what I mean? It's going to be really amazing if we don't have this injury problem anymore under new managers. I mean, I don't think some of that had a lot to do with the manager per se. I think it was more a lot to do with some of the players not being at that level of fitness that they required from them, you know? And then I never trusted that medical staff we had for the last decade, bro. And then they never really scrap it. You know what I mean? Like Ten Hag had to deal with the same medical staff that Oli and these guys had. So we didn't really get any. The first now that Amorim coming, he's bringing his sports scientists with him. So it's a whole different situation now, which is, you know what I mean, is a plus. Definite positive, and we're moving in the right direction because United did two things correct with this Amorim signing. They bring his entire coaching staff, they bring his medical specialists, and his fitness nutritionist. So 5 people coming that know everything they need to do and what is required. And they already have a good working chemistry together. You don't need to do anything. Just add them to the mix, remove anyone else who they don't need, and let them cook. Give it some time. You know what I'm saying? We haven't been that because Sir Alex left. It's been give it time instead of show me why you're here. Well, that, my brother, is exactly what it has been. The first time we're in total agreement here. Show me why you are here, brother. This is what I know about United, brother. Not these players. Some of these players, bro, bro. We have some killers in our UT. Maybe give them bro. Hayden, this is what I'm talking about. It has some young talent in the youths. You know, it have like the likes of Shea Lacey. It have Scanlon. You know what I mean? Ennis, Wheatley, Williams, Ibrahimov, the twins, Fletcher. You know, Jack and Tyler. They both in different positions, lethal. It have lots of talent. Ogunai, bro. Guys, we have lots of young talent. I mean, they smash up a team 9 the other day, you know, bro. Ibrahimov hat-trick. This dude scoring hat-tricks for fun. For fun. Not to mention the Takai Rudy. Big up to everyone. A blade. What's that? This? I don't know what you mean, bro. I don't know what you mean. First of all, a goal number 1 is to get to top 4, and in January sell Rashford, though Bruno, Maguire, Lindelof, Dalot, Shaw, Casemiro, Eriksen. I know we will get rid of at least half of these players. Yeah, bro. I think I could do with that entire list game gone. Bye-bye. Have a great one. Thank you so much. We love you all. Thanks for your services. But, you know, we must part ways. It was a good time. But now it's not that time. You know, it's time for you to go left and I'm to go right. And we will have a happy life. See you when we see you. Trust me, guys. This is what we need. Because you know what? Sometimes having players who've been here so long and have not really had major success, sometimes it's like a sour feeling, you know, like, you know, you eat a spoiled fruit. You know, and then that spoiled fruit, you know, it looks shiny and everything, but it's in the mix of all the nice, healthy fruit. And then suddenly, a few weeks later, all the nice, healthy fruit, they start turning sour because you have that there. So maybe we need to do that. Baldi, that's who you mean. Baldi from Barca. Yeah, Baldi is a top player, bro. He would be very, very good in that left wing back position. You know, there's also Michael Coyote, who plays in Fiorentina. He represents Italy. Funny enough, he's actually of African descent, but he represents Italy. He was born there. Very, very good. 19, lots of experience. I think he's 10 times better than Jonathan David. I'm just going to say that right there. People sell M. Rashford. They don't know to sell. Bro, 50 million. I'll take it and run. I don't know about you, some people. Some people want 90. I'm like, yo, forget that. Just get 50 and go. Yeah, bro, we will score goals, bro. Like, I know it's also my concern. You know, the biggest thing for me was that before we sacked Ten Hag, we were creating consistently 10 to 20 chances a game. On average, it was 13.7 chances every game. Since he's left, the only game we've created as much chances was against Leicester. You know, when we played Chelsea, we barely had 15 chances. So I'm like, I was thinking that with all the chances we're creating, we would eventually start scoring the goals, and the goals would come in bags. But he got sacked. But Amorim is not too different, but he has a different personality. Now, he has a better command of English. And what I've read in his statement, and the reason why I made the comparison is because if you read Amorim's statement and you listen to Ten Hag's statement, they're both saying the same thing in two different ways. And those two different ways means that, one, you might understand and be more accommodating to, and the other one you might think that sounds weird, and that might have you disturbed. So when you look at it from that perspective, then you could understand that he might be able to achieve different things with the same situation because of the way he approached things. Sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And I think the way he said that, the fan base won't be mad at him. Although they know it means he's not going to really play that sporting way just yet, they can see that, you know, it might come in time. Whereas when Ten Hag said, I can't play the Ajax way, everyone was like, oh my God, he's not going to play the Ajax way. When really and truly, he was building up to that, which he didn't get to, but maybe it took too long. But you know how it is. It's a result business. Against Chelsea, I think we created like 11 chances all game, bro. We created the least chances in the first half of any game we've played, minus the game against Liverpool. And that's just for me. And even with 9 men against 10 men against Tottenham Hotspurs, we created more chances in the second half. I just wanted to put the stats out there so you know. Because, you know, the one thing I said a lot of people got mad at me for is that Ruud van Nistelrooy is the attacking coach and we can't score goals. But some fans want him to be the manager. That's weird to me. If you can't even do your minor responsibility right, how could you do a major one? That's just what I think. He's a legendary striker of the club. I have full respect for him. He is a legend still for me. But I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest, guys. You know, Garnacho is not scoring goals. You standing there as a striker, as a coach, 90 minutes. Come on, man. If it was Ten Hag, I can tell you this. We would have slaughtered him for not substituting Garnacho. We wouldn't be slaughtering Garnacho. We'd be slaughtering him. Why are we slaughtering him? Because he ran and jumped up and down on the sidelines after they scored 1 goal finally? After missing like, what, 10 or 8? I don't know. I mean, when you hit the post, it's not counted as a chance on goal. Just want you guys to know that, to be fair. I've heard a lot about this man management so far, that he's a good communicator and his players, he was more of the glue guy. Yeah, Nikhil, this is some things that I've heard about him. Like I've checked on some comments about players, what they've said about him throughout the years, even when they found out he went into coaching, players who played with him, and they've always had some good things to say. Big up to Manchester is red forever, my brother. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. You know what I mean? Jameson Willis says Ten Hag was building up for relegation, not the Ajax way. I mean, if you want to assume that, my bro, I won't say that you're wrong, but I would say I vehemently disagree with you because, I mean, in his first season, he did get 3rd, the second highest points total since Alex Ferguson with 75 points. We did win a cup and we played in the FA Cup final. So if you think that's relegation, then, I mean, if Arteta doesn't win a FA Cup or Carabao Cup this season, what is he building up to? Coattails? Because, I mean, he's winning nothing. You know what I mean? The goal in football is not to finish in the top 4. It's to walk away with a trophy from the competition that you're competing in. And if you're competing in 3-4 competitions and you don't win 1 trophy, how good is your team really? Think about that, bro. Manchester United was so good in Ten Hag's first season. We finished 3rd. We won a cup, and we played in the finals of another cup. Not many managers can do that in 1 season, my bro. So I just want you to understand that although last season was not good, we still won the FA Cup. That shows some consistency that we will win cups. regardless. That consistency ain't that good for everyone, bro. Arteta gets knocked out of every cup every season by January. Every season, bro. Just to focus on the league to do what? Not win it. Come on, man. Let's be honest. Big up to that. I will call a spade, unlike you. If Amorim says he won't play his style and starts giving us excuses, then Amorim out brigade won't keep quiet. We will not tolerate embarrassments this time. Bro, if you aren't prepared to lose some games while this team learns to play the 3-4-3, bro, better you be Amorim out already, bro, because we're definitely going to lose some games. Yeah, I don't have an agenda, bro. I'm not the one hyping this guy like he's the second coming of some good manager or something. He's just the interim. Big up to you. Are you talking about Kone will be promoted on Amorim? Probably. I see him coming to the team sometime next season. He might get some games, maybe. You never know. You never know, because some of his games that he has played in, his levels have been something to admire, bro, to be fair. You know what I mean? So let's see how it goes. I didn't watch yesterday's match, but the score looks crazy. Sosa, it was closer in the first half. You know, Madrid had lots of chances. They were more dominant. But the biggest chance of the game really fell to Sporting in the first half, and they missed. And then Madrid went on to, and then, Man City went on to score. And when Man City scored, right after they got a breakaway, and Gorkris missed one-on-one, bro. Breakaway by himself and missed. I don't know what happened after that, but in the second half, they equalized. He got a next chance, and then they got a penalty. And bro, second half, they destroyed Man City. Destroyed. I respect Ten Hag. He won us a FA Cup and a Carabao Cup. For me, that is a big achievement. Yes, he failed in the league, but you know what? You can't blame everyone on Ten Hag. Those players down tools, 100%. Bro, listen, I just keeping it balanced, bro, because I want everyone to give Amorim a fair shot at being the manager. I don't want to be in after one decent season, because we don't get the performances the following season trying to do better, we go and be manager out. I don't want to be like that, bro. I think that is what I think we keep resetting this process at the critical time when we actually about to see success. You know what I mean? And I don't know about you guys, but it just feeling like a loop for me, because I don't feel anything different from with Ten Hag. That was with Oli, than with Jose. Because when every second season the players are shit, it have been for the last decade. I can't see how, we can't realize that this is the same shit, different day. You know what I mean? That's so weird. Big up, Mark. I hope you can get a new manager like you did at Erik ten Hag. I personally think it's great. We will be a more pragmatic team when you are united. Every team wants your head. 100%. Bro, I go and back this dude. I go and back this dude to the hill and back, bro. I'm telling you now. I going to back Amorim to the hill and back because, bro, I don't trust these players. I don't trust these players to deliver, bro. They have to prove to me over 2 seasons they could deliver before I believe them over a manager. I said that in 2021. And some of those players still here, bro. And some of those players are key roles in this team. And I want everybody to understand it. When you have 11 players that start a team, and when you are one of those consistently, bro, especially someone who's been in the squad before almost everyone else, who's been at the club before everyone else, you have a huge impact. I criticize Ten Hag for some things he did as well, and I will not stop. I will criticize Amorim for some things that he do as well. But that doesn't mean I will not back him. I will not say he's an idiot. I will not say he's incompetent. I will not say he's a fraud, because those things don't help the situation for me. I might disagree with what he's doing. I might disagree with some choices that he's make. But remember, he is the manager, not me. That's just what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I bet you would be happy if we won the FA Cup. Are you mad? Are you mad? What are you smoking, bro? But I'll just say this, right? If you finish third in one season, you finish eighth in the following season, do you think the next season you're going to finish 14th? Do you think it works like that? Now, I'm pretty sure you are one of those guys that said that we only finished third because Liverpool had an injury crisis this season. Let me know. Because Chelsea had a transfer ban. They were going through a takeover problem. You know? Because Tottenham had a bad manager and their players were down in tools. Tell me, because a lot of people said these things. And I know you were one of those guys, bro. But I will tell you this, last season, we had all of those problems in our one club. And we finished eighth. Liverpool finished sixth just with an injury crisis. Just with an injury crisis. Sixth. The great Klopp. The great Klopp finished sixth with an injury crisis. But Ten Hag, eighth with an injury crisis, takeover problem, transfer ban, you know, financial crisis, players downing tools, players being charged for different reports and agendas, and some players refusing to play for the team. He had all these problems. He still won the FA Cup, though. And imagine, when we lost Bruno and some of our key players, key starters, he was still expected to win. Pep has lost Rodri, John Stones, Kevin De Bruyne, and he's losing games. He lost to Bournemouth. No one's crying about Pep, bro. Ten Hag is gone. But let's not act like you predicting us finishing 14th made sense, because it doesn't. We're playing game 10. We're playing game 10. And we could, if we win, we're 4 points behind the top four. 4 points with 28 games left. 28. Come on, bro. Mathematics doesn't work like that. All these teams above us, Arsenal is losing. City is losing. Do you think Liverpool is not going to lose a game? Guys, you got to be patient. Sometimes I understand you can have a bad season. You can blame everything on the manager. That's fine. But sometimes football doesn't work like that, guys. You know what I mean? So while, you know, I understand everyone has high standards and some might consider their standards higher than myself, fine. I won't disagree with you there. But what I would say is you have to be patient, because if you weren't at that level, if you weren't at this level for 10 years, bro, you're not going to wake up tomorrow and suddenly be above it. You can't expect us to be above where we were for a decade in 18 months, bro. Life doesn't work like that. Not even for me. When I wanted to be an engineer, I had to go to school for 4 years, bro. And intern for like 2 out of those 4 years while I was going to school, bro. And then you get a job and you still have to work your way up. You don't just be the top engineer from day one. It's the same thing with football, bro. Especially when you have hard-headed footballers who don't listen. Big up to Ahmad. Big up to you, Stephanie Griffith, in the building. I don't think there's a United fan alive would be happy with a FA Cup and 14th place finish. But what I can tell you is, if you don't know, United has been relegated before. We has finished 13th before. Under Alex, not relegated under him, but we finished 13th under him. We finished 11th as well, and 9th. But that was before he got everything working right and started winning. And we all know the history of him winning. He won for 20 years. You know what I mean? So it's going to take some time. Sometimes you have to build. Sometimes it's not pretty, but you know what it is. Hard work pays off in the end. You know what I mean? And dedication. That's some facts of life and works for everything, whether it's sports, finance, it works in everything. You know what I mean? Some people get lucky sometimes. Some people have a niche sometimes. Some people just have a brilliant idea sometimes. But these things are more rare than hard work and dedication, which is consistent. So this is the way I look at football. Big up to everyone watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. We will be back for the manager's press conference at 1 p.m. UK. Until then, guys, I will see you later. It's been your boy, Mark, an MUFC fan, with some morning views and Manchester United news. Big up to Jim Watkins, Stephanie Griffith. Big up to Nikhil. Big up to you as well, Jameson Willis. Big up to Luman. Big up to big up to all of you in the chat. Big up to Sosa, Hayden Pro. Big up to Manchester is a red forever as well. You know what I mean? Big up to Ray Brown as well. Big up to the Reckless One and Joe Blackman. Guys, peace out. We'll catch you guys later on.